Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Meipadam online school after a bit of a break, but hopefully we are back for weekly sessions. Let's go on to the class today. Left leg forward. We thank Mother on top of the head, Father, the forehead, Guru, the throat, and Heart Almighty, Mother Earth. Okay, let's focus on our posture. Be sure that you got the posture right before we start exercising. Relax all of your body muscles, no holding tension or tightness anywhere. Extend your head as though you're being pulled by a string from top of your head. Drop your shoulders, tuck your chin in. The back of the neck is extended. Arms are relaxed, including the hands, fingers. Lower abdomen slightly pulled in. Drop your pelvis. Knees are slightly bent. Look out for the weight distribution between the legs. This is one-sided. This is somewhere in the middle. Okay, so equal weight distribution in the legs and across the foot. Okay, so 50% the ball of the foot, 50% of the heel. So this is the sort of posture we should have all the time, not just for Meipadam. This is where the body is least stressed, joints are most relaxed, and they work or function optimally. Okay, and chances of injuries are much less if you hold this sort of alignment and posture. Okay, let's go to the first posture. Sorry, the first Meipadam move, which is arm up. Turn the hip, take the arm across to the opposite side, back to where we started. Now turn the hip back and drop. So a circle, draw a circle in the front with the turn of the hip, circle at the back. Watch out for your breath. Nice, slow, deep breaths into your abdomen. Breathe in when the arm goes up. Breathe out when it comes down. If you can't sync it with the move, that's fine. Just keep slow, deep breaths going throughout. Don't be aware that you're not holding your breath and you're breathing only through your nose. Focus on your shoulder joint. You're not trying to do the arm. So if I didn't focus on my shoulder joint, this is what I would be doing, right? This is my arm doing the job. But no, we're focusing the joint and we're getting the joint to move, joint to move. And the arm is attached to the joint. So we are moving the joint to move the arm, not the other way around. So we're not starting the arm movement first and then getting the shoulder in. No, we're focusing on the shoulder to start the movement. The entire body is working as one unit. So the entire body turning to take the arm and the shoulder back and across. Keep all of your attention in your body. See how you feel the back of your neck when you're extending you're tucking your chin in. See how your shoulders feel if they're relaxed. See where you feel the stretch in the shoulder complex, in the upper back, mid of the back. See how the hip feels when it's turning. So all of your attention in the body. Try to keep your head looking forward. Don't turn your head as the body is turning. That gives you a good neck stretch as well. Meipadam is as much about training your mind as it is about training your body, remember? So we have to be attentive as to where the mind is. Is it following my body, my breath, or is it away in the clouds thinking about what other things I have to do in the day? Try and bring the mind back to the breath, back to the body. Once you get the movements flowing nicely and the mind is rooted in your breath and in the movement, it gets meditative. Just to know how you progress with your endurance levels and stamina, try and keep a count of how much you do on each side, how many rotations, and try to build up on it. And once more on each side. And relax, relax. Good. Let's go on to the next move. Hands to the back of your head. Relax the shoulders. Don't get the shoulders up, down. Shoulders relaxed. Arms are relaxed. Side bend. So it doesn't matter how high you lift your leg, but the body is bending to the side. So you could just do this if you're not confident of your balance. But take your time, shift all of the weight onto one leg. This leg is free to go. Open your hip, then we bend. So I hadn't transferred my weight properly, right? And I had leaned there. So the idea is not to lean back, side, shift the body weight without the lean, okay? Open your hip and there and down. So you can take your time and do this nice and slow. Open hip, and we're trying going elbow to knee and down. Doing it slow is more difficult. Bending not back, not forward, to the side. So doing it quickly is a good cardio. It'll get your heart rate going. But doing it slow gives you awareness of where your body is at and builds your strength. So when I'm lifting my leg, all of my weight on the standing leg improves the strength in that leg. Okay? So practice slowly and be sure that your balance is in place, you're in control of where your body is, and then you can do fast. Work with your own body's flexibility levels. Everybody is different. Remember to have your lower abdomen pulled in. You would need your core strength to keep you upright as you're standing on one leg. Breathing in, and as you bend, breathe out. Focus on the technique rather than speed. The technique will serve you better. Speed will come automatically. Big breath in and out. In and out. Once more each side. And relax. Okay, next one. Next one is stepping across. So as you step, arm goes up, circle to the side and up. So again, focus on the shoulder. So diagonally stepping, arm goes up to the side and up. So don't push the knee beyond the toes. The toes have to be visible when you look down. The knee has to be on top of the ankle. Can go a centimeter forward, but not beyond. That will strain your knee. So when you push any of your joints, knee or any of your joints beyond its normal range of motion, you open it to injury and increased wear and tear in the long term. So that's why you need to be mindful of how you're moving, where you're at. How was my breath? Breathing in and out. But like I said, just keep breathing slow and deep throughout the move if not. Holding your breath tires you. Try taking a stance that's comfortable to the size of your legs and your flexibility. So if your legs are short, you'll take a smaller stance. If your legs are long, the stance will automatically be bigger. Also, it depends on the strength. So if you have a long stance, you have to be having the strength in the other leg to stand on it for a bit as you pull it back. So it depends on the strength of your legs too. So as you can see, we're working on different elements of fitness in the same time. Strength, endurance, stamina, mobility, all sorts, flexibility. And more so working on the mind as well, not just the body. Again, the movement of the arm is coming from the shoulder. The arm isn't doing anything. The arm is all relaxed. The arm is all floppy and relaxed. Lower abdomen still pulled in. Neck at the back is still stretched out as though you're balancing a book on top of your head. The chin is tucked in. So the more you put your chin out, the back of your neck contracts. So we want the back of the neck to extend, which will extend your entire back, your entire spine. And you're strengthening your neck muscles, which have a very important job of holding your head up and having that 2 to 3 kilos of brain inside it. Important job. So respect your neck. Once more each side. And relax. Okay. Next move. Again, reset your posture in your center and back and in. So keep looking ahead. So the head isn't going with it. The head is facing forward and I'm stepping back. It's like if something was coming at you, you're getting out of the way. But the eyes, the gaze is still forward. Keep checking your breath. I'm breathing in and out. In and out. See how your weight distribution is. Become aware as to when I'm stepping back. Am I putting all of my weight on the back? It's very difficult to keep it in the front or keep it in 50-50. Try and keep it 50-50. So if you put all of your weight in back, then it's very difficult to pull yourself and bring it forward. Not very efficient. So 50-50, forward and backward, 50-50, and in. It can briefly go back, the weight can shift back, but quickly come back to 50-50. So this sort of awareness is very important. It's not just about moving, but moving right and moving most effectively. And keeping the alignment so that you don't injure your body easily. Breathing in and out. And nice deep breaths into your abdomen each time. Once more each side. And relax. Good, good. Let's call it a day. That was a quick, nice, short session. Hands on lower abdomen. Relax shoulders. Relax knees. Close your eyes. And nice 3 slow, deep breaths. Beautiful, people. Let's do the closing namaskaram. So the closing salutation, we start with the left leg, right leg forward, and we are thankful to Mata, everything that nourishes us, Pita, everything that protects us, Guru, everything that guides us, and the Almighty in our heart, and of course, Mother Earth. Alrighty, thank you all you lovely people who joined on the session, and I will see you hopefully next Monday. Until then, keep practicing Meipadam, and for any further information, do get in touch with us on the email provided in the description of our channel in YouTube, or the comment box, of course. Take care, everybody. Have a lovely week ahead.